There, watch. Whoop. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to find out where the start and finish line will be. Good morning, hello, how are you? I hope you're well. Another Audax ride is underway. Right, anyway, so what am I doing today? 200-kilometre ride, 200-kilometre Audax. If anybody else familiar with Audax, basically, in short, it's a very long ride. It's called the Bomber County. Takes place here in Lincolnshire. Normally it would be third week of March, I think. So conditions though, very similar. It's just a bit later in the year. Great ride so far, been averaging 29.3 kilometres. Just dropped back a little bit now. I sat on somebody's tail for a couple of miles. I thought, right, you've sat on my tail for a couple of miles, it's my turn now. So I've been actually bombing it down to the first information control at Bardney. And the question was, what's the name of the butchers? Well, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know the butchers as well. It's the Butcher of Bardney. Right, anyway, put the camera away for a while. Now head across the Lincolnshire Wolds to Louth. I've still yet to ease off the pedal, not chasing somebody's wheel. Although they're not that far up ahead. It's always good having wheels ahead of you, it makes you go faster, doesn't it? And my average is more like 24, 25. 2 weeks from now, I'm going to find out where the start and finish line will be for the TCR. Now, for those of you who don't know what the TCR is, I've not talked about it for a long time. If you haven't heard of it, it stands for the Transcontinental Race. I was signed up to ride it in 2020. Hopefully 2022 it's all going to go ahead. Yeah, when it comes to speed, I just have told myself this one I'm going to try and relax, take it easy, make it last, you know, one of those final Audaxes of the year kind of thing, just be more sociable. Instead, got carried away with the lead group. Although if you've done Audax, you know it's not a race or anything. Really, it's just a race against yourself, isn't it? So anyway, back to the TCR. Next year, I want to be approaching with more sort of tempo pace, really, trying to stay with that lead pack a little bit more often. Usually you're coming along with me and I'm recording the journey, it's a bit more relaxed, but next year it's going to be more structured training. But don't worry, camera will still be with me. I just having to learn to pedal a little bit more efficiently, a bit faster, especially of the 200-kilometre variety, and shorter rides as well, through the week and things like that. I've got to do after work rides, aren't I? Just try and push up my average pace. But still, that's a long way off. So in October, training starts in earnest, probably January, February. I think it'll be a slow start. Obviously January, February weather's not great. So it'll kick off properly in March. So I'm just heading away from Horncastle behind me towards Caister. Probably about 4k from Redhill, which is the climb of the day. After that, I kind of drop down into Louth. It's a beautiful morning. It's very cold, but very autumnal. But not too cold that, you know, I've taken my gloves off now. Let's talk about Audax a bit more. I haven't done that for a while. So what is Audax? Got a few videos in the channel. I'll stick a link to one of those in the corner. But yeah, briefly, like I said before, like a sociable bike ride or a long distance sociable bike ride. Anywhere from 200 all the way up to, well, beyond 1,000 kilometres. Generally speaking, the most popular ones are 200 and 300 as well. Not so much this time of year. Another thing about Audax is, yeah, you go through checkpoints, little places you stop at along the way, and the distance between two checkpoints is always the most direct route possible. The most direct route today to get from Bardney to Louth is straight over this big giant hill. So I'm going to switch down chain on the chain ring and get myself up there. Oh, bivvy spot. Some great views coming up in a minute. There's a fly down into the town. Louth is behind me, and then, well, heading down Louth Road towards the coast now. I had my cafe stop, Louth Tennis Club. Small breakfast, cup of coffee. Tell you what, it's a lovely tailwind still. So the next kind of quick stop is in Mablethorpe, in information control. Just got to write down the name of a betting shop. I set traffic lights. I'm going to guess it's Betfred, but who knows? Other betting shops are available. So these Audax things, how many people show up? Well, it could be anywhere between 15 and maybe 120, depending on the event, weather, things like that. This one is probably somewhere between 30 and 40 people, going by the number of brevity cards that were sat out on the table as we left. So probably asking what a brevity card is. Basically, it's a card you stick in your back pocket, and it's got checkpoints listed all the way along it, and you go and collect receipts from shops, places all along the route, or answer questions. Kind of basically, all it is proof of passage that you covered the route. That's all it is, nothing more, nothing less. Like I just said a moment ago, the next question, referred to as an information control, is at 93 kilometres. It says on the card, it says what the question is, so you have to write it in the box. You can write it down now, remember it, write it down later, take a photograph, whatever you want to do, as long as it's down on the card by the end of the ride. Sand dunes on my left as I head towards Anderby Creek and Chapel St Leonard. The next 4k around the coast, headwind. So heading west, southwest at the moment. It's going to be a little bit headwindy. I'm going to start to point north just a little bit. Take advantage of some tailwind, I think. Fingers crossed. No guarantees. Been a great ride though, great route as always. And it's been a while since I've done it last time. And I think that was actually my first 200. Just hoping the wind stays favourable. So this is the Bomber County 200. One of many rides I'm doing throughout the month of August. In aid of St Andrew's Hospice, Grimsby. They supply adult and child care, palliative care for those unfortunate enough to suffering from terminal illnesses and things like that. If you want to help me raise £500 for the charity, there's a link to the charity below. Through Thimbleby now, it's all downhill to Bardney. Usually you can pick up a lot of speed, but I don't think it's going to be today. Arrived on the Lincoln Waterway with 30k to go now. It's got to 3 in the afternoon. That's good time, isn't it? So the next stop, info control, is at 5 Mile Bridge, which is 4.3 kilometres up the road. So I'm going to stop there, write the answer down to the question, and then I'm also actually going to put my base layer back on. Because now the sun's gone away, it's bloody cold again. Question was, at 5 Mile Bridge, how far is it to Washington? Well, here's your answer, 2.5 miles. I want to show you another tip as well. This is an exclusive, you would have never seen this on any other YouTube channel. You wouldn't have seen Francis K do this or Katie Kookaburra, or anybody else for that matter, check this out. Run out of space for put your clothes. Watch. Whoop. Base layer. Oh, ever since I turned off at 5 Mile Bridge, it's been hard work. There's always got to be a sting in the tail, isn't there? And this is it. That's it, done and dusted, back at the car. I'm actually, well, fourth one back, but the third person to validate. Somebody went around and didn't bother to validate or anything, they were just trying it for the first time. Either way, that's brilliant, really good. It was really fast at times. I don't know what the average pace was. I think it was 25.4. It just dropped like a stone for the last 10-15 miles or something like that. From 5 Mile Bridge all the way back, it was just, the elevation was creeping up a little bit at a time. And of course that headwind. Still, I'm very pleased with that. And just to repeat, with Audax, it's not a competition, but obviously I've got a transcontinental race next year, so I'm trying to up my game significantly for that. As always, I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I look forward to bringing you the next one. Hopefully tomorrow, well, whatever happens, I'm going to be doing some mountain biking. I'm waiting for Tony to give me a call to say what time he wants me to meet in there, but I'm guessing it should go ahead. I'm going to give him a ring now, actually. So anyway, you don't need to know that. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.